Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold up each deck to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number one. Could your story or message be here in deck number one? Or is it in deck number two? Could your story or message be here in deck number two? Or is it in deck number three? Could your story or message be here in deck number three? All right, so I hope you have made your selection, and we'll go ahead and begin with deck number one. We have Seven of Wands, Three of Knives, Mother of Coins, Bride of Wands, Four of Knives, overall energy, Three of Cups, Two of Coins, and Six of Coins. Okay. So I kind of feel that someone has been making promises to more than one person. I don't know, maybe someone promised something to you, then they go around to somebody else and they are promising something to them. And it doesn't just have to be romantic. It could be work. Maybe, a manager or supervisor promised to put in a word for you, but they also promised to put in a word for this other person. So I kind of feel that either way, there is some kind of juggling going on. In a love situation, especially though, it does look like somebody is dealing with multiple people, and there keeps being some sort of on-off again situation. Just kind of like somebody telling you that they're into you or that they want to move forward with you. The next thing you know, they're confused and talking about their ex coming back. So this also could be your energy. Something's going on where you can't seem to decide, so you're just kind of juggling and holding on to all of them. I also was getting the energy of someone's mother being the cause of some sort of breakup or separation. It could be that someone's mother keeps overstepping the boundaries of a relationship, and may cause some sort of a rift. I'm kind of getting the energy of someone's mother who just isn't crazy about their child's love interests. Also, you could be that mother. You might not like your child's love interests and could be, trying to do some stuff. And then it was something else I was getting here. In regards to love situations where you're debating, I feel like there could be some sort of an age gap. Or not necessarily debating, like someone that you're dealing with. There could be something of an age gap going on. Something could be a little awkward. Or maybe that is the perception of other people, that what they think, or maybe you feel that way. There may be something that you're fighting for. You might be fighting for a relationship or fighting for some sort of spot career-wise. If you already hold some sort of a high position, you may be fighting to hold that position and making sure that no one is trying to take that from you. I do feel like there is some kind of victory in your situation. And then I'm getting a situation in regards to like a friendship. You might decide that you're parting ways with someone or that you need to take a break from someone. There definitely could be some sort of rumors, or maybe somebody is going back and telling somebody things that you shared with them. I kind of feel like your trust could be broken with a friend, and it's just like, well, why did you go and tell them that? Or who gave you permission to share that? You know, I just kind of feel like maybe someone hurts you by taking something to another person, so you feel like your trust has been broken. If there's something going on financially, like you having some sort of part-time job and a full-time job, one of these jobs you might end up walking away from. It may be too much, or maybe you realize that you like your part-time job better, even though it doesn't pay as much, or you know that you would be taking a loss in pay. But yeah, if you're working like multiple jobs, I feel like you're getting ready to walk away from one. And either way, I feel that you're needing some sort of a mental rest or reset. Something's going on where maybe you are needing to sleep on a decision before you commit to a decision. Like, sleep on it first. Make sure that you're thinking clearly and that something is what you really, really want. It's possible too that there are some things that have been coming to you during dreams. If you've been feeling a little off, I feel like maybe you're needing to meditate, or you need to disconnect from social media or disconnect from people in general, to find some sort of peace. You also might be fighting for your peace. Someone's feelings might get hurt because you do want to do something for yourself, or because you want to take a break. So someone's feelings could be hurt because of that. You could be seeing synchronicities of threes. I feel like part of that has to do with needing to have some sort of conversation. I feel like some of you might find yourself in some sort of awkward position. I feel that there's a situation going on where either siblings are competing for the same person, or friends are competing for the same person. Yeah, I feel like it's an awkward situation. Because I feel like initially everybody's kind of cool with each other until they kind of find out that they like the same person. So yeah, that could cause a bit of a rift in a friendship or among siblings. Career, I feel that, like I said, something's going on where maybe you feel the need to fight for your position, like something about your field could be really competitive. And I feel like maybe it's frustrating. I feel like it's like you have an edge over others, but something's going on in your career or at your job where it just seems really competitive. You also might be rethinking about continuing at this particular company or whatever it is that you do for a living because of that. You might be thinking about like stepping down or moving on from it because you're like, I don't know, this is too much, or I don't know, but it seems like you're really trying to process and figure out if this is the best route for you or what the best route for you is. The love situation, somebody is a people pleaser and they're just like trying to either please their family and you, or like I said, they're juggling and dealing with one person and then trying to deal with you. They're just trying to please everybody. And this person doesn't know how to set boundaries because I feel like they think they're going to hurt people's feelings. They don't like to be that person, but they have to be. Or at least they're trying to escape that. There's also the possibility of a reconciliation for somebody. Could be an earth sign that is wanting to come back into the picture, especially if at some point you walked away from an earth sign. This person might be trying to come back into your life. And it's like when you connect with them, it feels like nothing has really changed. Like you guys can easily pick up from where you left off. It's just a connection that's really easygoing. You might have to set boundaries with somebody though, because they're in a relationship. Let's say, for instance, you just ran into somebody. It's not necessarily about, them returning to you, but you guys just happen to run into each other and they might be pushing or pursuing or flirting kind of hard. And you're like, no, you in a relationship, like, I don't want to be friends, or I don't want, it might be a situation where somebody is talking about we can just be friends, and that's hurtful. It doesn't seem like being just friends could work. And then speaking of like, just friends, it could be that somebody is also trying to friend zone somebody because they're just like, I don't know, it could be multiple reasons why, but I feel like maybe somebody's feelings is hurt because of that. But I really feel like it's, something is about a relationship, and it's just like, no, we can't be friends. I can't be friends with you if you're in a relationship. My feelings are going to get hurt. I still have feelings for you. So it just doesn't seem like it's going to work. But I do feel like ultimately somebody's kind of like thinking about that offer. There may be a need to heal yourself. I feel like you're trying to avoid certain situations that that you could be triggered from. And I wasn't going to say it, but I see it again. So I feel that there is a possibility too that somebody is coming in between two people. somebody is like intervening someone else's relationship, and it's a strong possibility that an air sign could be the cause of a separation or a breakup, or like an air sign is being used as a scapegoat, especially Libra. I just heard that old, is it 80s, late 80s, early 90s song, Him, Me. It was kind of like a parody. Was that a parody song? Or was that the real song? It was like two versions of this song. One is a parody, but it's like him, me. Him, me. And it's like this guy asking like, do you really want him or do you really want me? And so I kind of feel like there is something along the lines of that, where somebody's kind of like trying to break somebody up or like step in between. They're like maybe even trying to steal someone away. It's like, before you make that decision, are you sure you want to be with them? Like, somebody is like really pushing the envelope. And this can be you. You might just do that to somebody because you really feel like you're meant to be together. Or somebody is doing that to your relationship. Yeah. Or you're the one being faced with this decision. Like, you're, happy or trying to have a peaceful relationship until this one person wanders through and, they cause you to think about things. I kind of feel like somebody is like, think about it. If you're looking for work, I feel like you have more than one offer on the way. Because like I said, you have some sort of an edge over other candidates. I kind of feel like the ball is going to be in your court. Like, you get to decide what it is that you want to do. Now, one position I feel like is something that you've done for a long time and you know it. Like, you're very seasoned. The other position is new, something kind of entry level, but you're passionate about it. It would be something new. Yeah, I feel like the ball is in your court. Now, in regards to a dream, I feel like something is going to be revealed to you. You're going to have some sort of an enlightenment, or even if you just like take a nap, and then when you wake up, you're like, I know what I need to do, or I know what's about to happen. I feel like you're going to experience a sense of knowing. You are going to realize, like, I feel like something is going to change or transform you, and you're going to realize your purpose. Some of you are born to lead, even if you don't feel that way or never thought about that. Something may happen where you realize that you're born to be a leader, or people look to you as a leader. Even if you're more so like a born leader to yourself, like you know how to lead yourself, but you're like, I don't know how to lead others. You might surprise yourself. You might even discover that you have a hidden talent, or something may be awakened within you that makes you realize, like, I didn't know I could do that. I also feel that you might surprise yourself under pressure. So I feel like there's something going on where a lot of pressure is going to be applied to you, and some sort of decision that you make, it's like a new you is going to be born because you didn't even realize that you could do this, whatever it is, especially a talent. And then in regards to a love situation, I feel like you're going to suddenly have some sort of realization about, how you feel about somebody or the purpose that you have with somebody. It just like becomes very clear to you. Yeah, so that is all for deck number 1. We'll go ahead and move on to deck number 2. As a matter of fact, I will be right back. All right, so I am back with deck number 2. And we have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Wands, Justice, overall energy, the Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. All right. Overall energy, I feel that you could be unaware that someone is maybe keeping tabs on you, or trying to find out information on you. Excuse me. I also feel that there could potentially be a fire sign who has intentions on pursuing you. And there's a strong possibility that you might know this person and it could possibly be a reconciliation, or a reconnection, not necessarily meaning of getting back into a relationship, but just reconnecting, catching up, and just interacting with this person. I do feel that someone is secretly wanting to establish a friendship with you. Now that could also be like a new person. There may be someone who is keeping tabs on you because they want to get to know you. They want to establish some sort of friendship or a bond with you. Another thing I'm getting is you may be feeling very motivated. I feel like you might be taking certain actions to achieve a certain goal. There's something that you desire and you're going after it. I do feel that things are getting ready to align for you, and you're coming into some sort of abundance or some sort of big opportunity. And I feel like you are having an opportunity to create. There's a lot of passionate and creative energy here. So there's a strong possibility that you're getting a chance to do that. And in general, it seems like you are maybe starting some sort of new venture that you're just very excited about. You also might be planning on visiting friends or meeting up with friends, or maybe they're thinking about coming to meet up with you. And I see you also going into some sort of agreement. Yeah, I feel like you're going into some sort of an agreement. Career-wise, you might find some place where you feel like you're surrounded with friends or family. There's a strong camaraderie between you and your coworkers. So you might find a workplace, or maybe you're already at this workplace, but it kind of looks like you're looking or getting ready to start something new, where you're connecting with people that you have a lot of things in common with. And I feel like this is the company that feels like home for you, or it just feels like a match made in heaven. So you could be getting ready to sign some sort of agreement, career-wise, you know, filling out all that legal paperwork that would officially make you an employee. Now, there's also the possibility of you having options in career or love. And you're just kind of like keeping your options open. But I do feel that you're going to narrow something down and make a final decision. I see you doing something that you really want to do, though. A relationship could start off more surface level, or like a friends with benefit situation. I see there could be a lot of passion between two people, passion and romance. It does start off very surface though, and or like I said, friends with benefits, based off of strong physical attraction, sexual chemistry. It could get deeper, but yeah, it just really feels like it starts off based off of that. Something positive, it could be some sort of positive outcome for you if you are having to go to court or dealing with some sort of legal matters. I feel like it's leaning more towards a positive outcome. It's possible too that you could be meeting up with people who have a common interest, like joining some sort of common interest group. I just feel like you're really making some sort of strong connections. Somebody might be able to pull some strings for you too. I kind of feel like somebody's like, psst, like, you want to get in? You want to do this? Like, you know, like, come with me. You don't have to go through that, all that red tape. Come with me. So I feel like somebody is trying to pull some strings for you in a situation, and you might get achieve a goal through like some sort of a shortcut. If somebody is like keeping tabs on you, I feel like they're going to get caught or seen. They're going to get tripped up in some way. In regards to relationships, I feel like two people belong with each other. They belong together. But something might be deceptive or sneaky about this connection. Like you might bond on, I'm getting something like Criminal Minds. I don't know. Like both of you have like these thoughts that are deceptive. I'm not saying this is as extreme as Bonnie and Clyde, but it is kind of like that mentality. It's some sort of ride or die energy. Like somebody might be like, I'm not going to rob the bank, but I will be your getaway person. If you do it, I'm just going to look the other way and drive. You know, I kind of feel like something like that could be going on. Now, you also may be literally dealing with a lawyer. And, you know, lawyers, they are some good liars, or know how to cover things up, or the best of the best gaslighters. So you could be getting connected with a lawyer, or maybe that's what you're looking for, a lawyer, and you find a good one. I still get a relationship that might be a little unusual. Something about it is commitment without title. And I've mentioned something similar to this before, where it's like two people aren't necessarily dealing with other people, but they're more so loyal to each other. I mean, honestly, it could be just like people have arrangements. It's like you know me, don't ask questions, but when I'm not here, you can assume. I kind of feel like people have that type of relationship or have that type of agreement going on. I definitely feel like you're being pursued, if not romantically, then recruited by a job. Yeah. I feel like somebody sees what they want and they're not stopping at anything until they have it. Um, Hopefully you're being pursued by someone that you're into or that you like, because like this person's really adamant. They're very pushy, very persistent. Um, Something's happening too where you're going to be pushed to the point of like your comfort level is being pushed, or basically like pushed out of your comfort zone. I feel like you're being forced to confront some sort of anxieties or fears that you have. Maybe forced to be vulnerable, or forced to, if you're someone who doesn't like to cry, like something happens where you're like crying and it's like making you angry because you don't like to cry, or like I'm not a crier, like I don't like being sensitive, and like you're crying about something. I mean, it could be tears of joy. I don't really even feel like something's negative. My only concern is like whoever is persistently pushing or pursuing you, they're not going away. Also, if you are avoiding somebody or running away, you might be pushing this person out of their comfort zone because they're not used to that. So you could be making someone emotional. If there's some place that you wanted to travel to or visit, but you were always scared for whatever reason, or scared to get on a plane, you might find yourself doing that soon. I also feel like you want something so bad that you're willing to, I don't know, not put yourself in danger, but you're willing to take a great risk. Like, say for instance, there's over $1 million waiting for you, but you've got to walk across some sort of shaky bridge over a canyon. It's like, yeah, but if you make it across, like, you know, you can have that money. And it seems like you want something so bad that you're going to do it. I feel like you're making important connections. Um, People are checking you out. People want to get to know you. Um, I feel like people feel like they're friends with you or they already know you. They're just like, I know we're going to be good friends. And I do feel that whoever feels this way is right. I do feel like you're going to hit it off instantly with somebody, whether it's romantic, platonic, business. I feel like people are just like really hitting it off like instantly. I feel that people are reconnecting from past lives from a spiritual standpoint. So if you were to check the synastry chart between you and some new friend you just made, more than likely there's going to be some sort of south node connections between, um, you know, personal planets, either your south node on their personal planets or vice versa. Because it's just like some sort of familiar energy, instant love for this person. Yeah, it's something is like past life. Again, I see like a reconciliation. Like maybe you fell out with somebody or had stopped talking to someone. Whether it's friendship or romantic, I feel like you guys are gonna start talking again. And somebody's like apologizing. And I feel like this person is someone who never really apologizes, but they really enjoy your friendship. I feel like destiny is going to put you where you need to be at the right time. I see something going on where maybe you want to change or you are wanting to go in a certain direction and somebody might be trying to talk you out of it or might be trying to prevent you from doing what you want to do. Um, hmm. Somebody might try to talk you out of something. I feel like there has been some sort of ending between maybe an air sign and an earth, I'm sorry, air sign and a fire sign. Like something ended between these two people, but then there's another similar energy coming into play. Hmm. Now, it also could be that someone is transitioning from one job to another because they just feel like they found something better. In a love situation, it's possible that two people could be competing for your attention, especially earth and water. Especially if you feel like you're done with fire and you're wanting to move forward with someone new. These could be the two new energies, earth and water. Someone is going to open up to you, and it's very hard for them to do this. But you bring something out of this person, that you bring some sort of vulnerability out of this person. It makes them very uncomfortable. They don't like this, but I feel like they're opening up to you. This also could be reversed. I'm also getting the energy of two friends who are attracted to one another, but they're both trying to resist these hidden desires. And both people are very afraid of what they're feeling for each other. It's like, why am I having these feelings for you? Something is scary and exciting at the same time. It's also possible that someone is coming into your life specifically to help you overcome your fears, or to push yourself, to help you grow. Not in the the karmic way, well, the way that everybody's thinking, like, oh, I don't want no more lessons. It's not that. I just feel like it's something about this person. They're able to help you reach your full potential. Let's say, for instance, you have some sort of a gift. You don't like sharing this with other people, or for other people to know this, or you just like to keep it to yourself and your friends. And this person's like, no, like, everybody needs to know you can do this. Like, I'm going to get you to do this. Like, go out there, do this. And you're like, no, this is only personal. This is something that I do in my pastime. This person's like, no, you're meant to do this, like, for everybody. You know, and I kind of feel like they are going to help you become more confident, independent, just a better version of yourself. I also see that two people are bonding over their traumas. I do feel that some sort of decision is kind of like something is like reaching a happy verdict, a happy ending. Also, something could be going on in regards to your family where all family members are needing to agree to something, agree to meet up, agree to how some sort of money is going to be spent, agree to the family vacation or trip. So I feel like everybody is needing to be in agreement with something. I feel like you're also completing some sort of karmic debt. Like some sort of karmic debt has been fulfilled or paid off, whether it's a relationship or a job. But I feel like you're about to enter the next one. It's like, okay, you've completed that journey. Now this new journey is an agreement, a spiritual agreement. And so you're getting ready to enter that. Something could be going on in regards to people feeling like it's like becoming a part of each other forever. Maybe now because they're bringing a child into the world. Something bonds two people till death, and I don't know what that is, but and not something negative, but it just seems like two people are bonded till death, because I'm hearing like death do us part. It could be a literal marriage, but like I said, if it's not in regards to love and romance, then it's some sort of a business marriage. Maybe people agree to go into some sort of business partnership together. And, you know, it doesn't have to be a literal death, but at least until transformation, until some sort of transformation is complete. So yeah, feels like you're, you know, looking towards the future, but you know, you're optimistic about what lies ahead. I feel like you're being like a visionary. Also, if there's someone specific that you've been wanting to be with, but you couldn't because they were in a relationship, likely they have fulfilled that obligation to that person, and so they're coming towards you. All right, so let's move on to deck number 3. You have the Star, Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, King of Pentacles, overall energy, the Chariot, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Okay. I feel like there is something that you were torn about because you knew something required some sort of a great sacrifice. You also may have felt like time was running out. Even if in a sense, like you just felt like you're getting older and, you know, you're just starting to feel like something is getting too late. I feel like something about time has really been on your mind. But I feel that something's happening where ultimately you have to do what is best for you. Maybe you have been trying to live your life for other people, or you had to set your desires on hold for other people. And now you're just kind of like, no, I'm ready to do what I need to do. Seems like you've been like working on something, trying to figure some things out. Feel like you've been doing a lot of sorting out. And it seems like now you're like putting something on paper or making something official. Either way, I just feel like you're ready. You're going towards something. You're like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I feel like you've also been preparing for something as well. Maybe you have been trying to get your affairs in order. You had to take care of some sort of important things. Just like completing some sort of paperwork or documents. And now that you have things in order, you're ready to move forward with your dreams. So I feel like you are getting ready to pursue your dreams, especially because like something is kind of like falling in your lap. I feel like something is being issued to you or granted to you. It's like the heavens are opening up the doors for you and you're like, what? Like, this is for me. And it's just like, yes, this is your time to shine. This is, all you had to do was take the necessary steps towards whatever this is that you want. And we make the rest easy for you. So I feel like something is getting ready to be made very easy for you because you're ready. This is something that you've been praying about too for a long time. And this is definitely some sort of the same energy as when preparation meets opportunity. And, it's just like, hey, you've been preparing for this. It's been in a long time making. So now here's your chance. And I feel that, something very big is getting ready to happen for you. Some sort of big news. You might receive some sort of big news. You also may have had a dream about something. Or you might recall a dream. If you forgot a dream, something might happen. You're like, I remember what I was dreaming. Oh yeah, and it just like comes to you. I feel that whatever is happening, like your life is, or your faith is going to be restored. So maybe at some point you started to lose your faith in something, but like your faith is getting ready to be restored. This is also a sign of you not having to worry about, whatever it is that you've been worried about, because, the universe will provide, source will provide. You might not know or understand how it's going to come, but it's happening. I just feel like, help is on the way if that's what you're needing. Okay, I'm also seeing some sort of big announcement on social media or something you see on the internet. I feel like your name like in lights depending on, what it is that you do. You also might have an opportunity to respond to someone, or maybe in the past you were waiting for someone to respond to you and there's a big opportunity for this person to do it, so they're coming forward. Now I'm getting strong earth energy, but it also could be an Aquarius or a Cancer, or a Pisces. It's time for you to revisit something that you put on hold or that you had set to the side at one point. It's time for you to get back to it. Maybe you were just reading a book. Maybe you had some sort of passion project you were working on. Maybe it's a relationship that got put on hold. But I feel like, there's an opportunity opening up for that to happen. And just like the stars are aligned, you had to have a dream about this. Something that is forthcoming. Now, you also may have to confront some sort of fears or insecurities. Something could be like your biggest fear, your biggest wish and greatest fear at the same time. I just feel like something is happening. If you are psychic or intuitive, I feel that those type of gifts and abilities are being heightened. You might feel extremely emotional, very sensitive to the collective, very compassionate and empathetic towards just everybody. Something might happen that helps you understand the meaning of life. Like you might have some sort of spiritual experience that is hard to explain unless, other people have gone through this or something similar. I feel like something's happening where you're becoming like 1%, but not in necessarily in the case of finances, although it could be, but just someone who's had some sort of rare experience or occurrence in their life. Something may have something to do with like flying dreams. You could have some sort of unusual astral traveling experience, lucid dreaming. Yeah, I just feel like you're going to have some sort of profound spiritual experience soon. In regards to like relationships, I feel like somebody is like everything you asked for and everything you fear at the same time. I kind of feel that, some old feelings might be awakened and, you're having to navigate through these feelings. You're having some sort of realization that you do still care deeply for someone, or, maybe someone feels this way about you. I kind of feel like somebody is going to remember something about their past life. Something might make you a believer. Maybe you didn't believe in past lives, or you don't currently believe in past lives, or it's something that you don't currently believe in, and then something makes you a believer. I feel like that energy's been coming out this week. Now, I also see something about an opportunity to move or relocate to another city for some of you. I feel like somebody's moving far away from where they grew up, or going someplace far away for a job. That also could be like the big sacrifice. Like this is something that you wanted, but it means that some sort of big sacrifice. If you're about to enter a relationship, it may start off long distance, or the way it started off was through the internet somehow. I feel like somebody is being healed or cured of something, but it feels more like a mental block. There is some sort of esoteric knowledge that's going to be revealed to you. Something's being revealed to you. Or it's like you're being granted some sort of access to hidden knowledge. Something feels like you're being chosen for something. You might be nervous in regards to what's being revealed to you. I'm hearing atonement, but it may not necessarily be in regards to like religion, although it could be. But something is going to give you a sense of peace and balance. Like I said, something's being restored in you. Somebody also used to have commitment issues, but I feel like maybe someone is ready to be committed now. They're still scared, but I feel like they're more ready than they were before. On a mundane level, I'm seeing something about bringing something back to life, more so like a dead plant. Somebody could be doing some sort of gardening. If you had started your own farm in the backyard, but like, you know, your tomatoes died or, you know, something died, I feel like you're bringing something back to life. I also feel that somebody had to have their car fixed or restored. I feel like some of you guys are definitely following your calling. Career-wise, you could be getting some sort of promotion or recognition. You also may have been scared that you know, like you're being promoted and you're like, I don't know, they want to promote me to this position, but I've never done that before, or blah, blah, blah. I feel like you're going to be scared at first, but I feel like you're going to accept this promotion. I also feel like you're going to be recognized for your work, or like you're being respected, or you're getting some sort of public recognition for something. I'm getting family values being restored, or something about a family just being restored. So I don't know if there have been some issues in your family, but I feel like those issues are being restored and healed. And again, this is talking about somebody might be ready for marriage or commitment who used to be afraid of it. You may have been praying and praying for something. You felt like something was going to give you fulfillment, and you're getting it now. And that could be anything, but it's something that you've been praying for, and it just finally comes. You might, in a sense, feel like you're being saved or rescued. Now, you also seem to be setting boundaries with certain people, or your spirit guides have been working hard to protect you of a person or situation, and preserving you for another. Seems like you tried to move forward with something, or just as you're deciding that you want to move forward with something or someone, you're going to be cut off from that. And Spirit is going to intervene and put you back on track, either aligning you with a better person for you romantically, or a better job for you career-wise. Somebody has been planning on approaching you, but they haven't had the courage. They kept, coming towards you, and then, or preparing to come towards you, and then just like stopping and turning around. But I feel that now this person is ready to come forward. Something about your wildest dreams, I feel like they're literally getting ready to come true. At least one of them. But you're kind of like, never my wildest dreams. You might feel like you're in some sort of alternate reality. You're going to be like, did I like jump timelines? Like you're asking yourself, like something happened. Yeah, so it's like you're being pushed to deal with some sort of uncomfortable issues or insecurities. Also, whatever it is that you have been trying to hide or suppress is being brought forward so that you can overcome them. Something is giving you peace. That's not the initial feeling or response, but ultimately I do feel like you're going to be at peace. Somebody's been pursuing you metaphysically. Yeah, it's that same storyline. Somebody, they haven't had the courage. But I kind of feel like because the two of you are meant to be together, that spirit is gonna, like push them to, go ahead and come towards you. Especially if you believe in like traditional roles, and as a woman watching, I know I got guys watching, but from the perspective of a woman with the traditional values of like, no, the man should pursue. I feel like there is a guy that's being forced to pursue a woman. He's having to overcome these emotional wounds that he's had, his fears of abandonment. I feel like this person has been looking for some sort of stability, and they've been afraid of not having that or losing it. But I feel like maybe they're willing to risk that, or they feel like you're the one, but they're just so scared. Uh-oh. That is too many to pick up. And I was just getting ready to say somebody is afraid of losing themselves. Yeah, I feel like you're getting ready to have some sort of breakthrough, some sort of success. I feel like all your hard work is about to pay off. I feel like you're getting ready to settle into a new home or a new job. I also feel like somebody has the courage to speak up for you. Somebody is speaking up for you. I feel like somebody's been thinking about you, and they've been thinking about coming to visit you, and I feel like somebody is ready to come see you, especially if this is like long distance. But I feel like somebody is moving. Somebody is moving. Somebody might take that big step to move to where you're living, unless you're the one taking that big step. Of course, that's more so for some sort of established long distance relationship. I feel like somebody's getting ready to do the big move. They're like, I'm going to do it. Yeah. So there is some sort of big changes coming, I feel like before the month is out or by the end of the month. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.